Welcome to the last SMRC meeting of the year here at Knockhill Racing Circuit, and it is the final fling race meeting, and it's also reverse direction, anti-clockwise around Knockhill's famous track. Tricky weather conditions for all the drivers to contend with, cold temperatures, damp under the tyres, and a light that is ever diminishing towards the end of the day. Let's see how the races unfold and who takes the championships. Sponsored by Project 21 Detailing and Yokohama Tyres, the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup and Mini Cooper S Cup. Race number 1 saw Andrew Lamont win the R53 class, with Neil Hose, Michael Weddle and Dylan O'Donnell taking third place in the Coopers. In race number 2, Andrew Lamont, Josh Hislop and Jamie Blake were the Cooper S's at the front, and it was Craig Blake, Neil Hose and Dylan O'Donnell who took the honours in the Mini Cooper Cup. Race number 3, it was all changed. Chad Little took a victory from Dylan O'Donnell and Gordon Long. The championship was sealed up by Jamie Blake in the Mini Cooper S's from Andrew Lamont, and it was Michael Weddle, Chad Little and Neil Hose in the Mini Cooper Cup class. The newcomers went to Chris Coburn ahead of Jamie Brown.
Start for Ryan Smith as the Triple H now Collar Green comes past him on the inside. They go 3 wide on the third row of the grid there.
The Scottish C1 Cup, sponsored by the SMTA, saw Sam Corson take victory from Kyle Nesbitt and Ryan Smith in race number 1. Corson doubled up on his victories, taking race number 2 ahead of Ryan Smith and Callum Conway, and that meant the championship went to Ross Dunn for 2021 from Dan Martin and Sam Corson. In the newcomers part of it, Sam Corson, showing some fabulous racing in 2021, took that ahead of Callum Conway and Rich Flett. The Scottish Fiesta ST Cup, sponsored by Intimation Space. In race number 1, it was returning Oliver Mortimer and returning George Orr, who took first and second ahead of Stephen Gray. In race number 2, Mortimer took again the victory from George Orr, and then the champion Stephen Gray, who sealed it up at the previous round, took another fine third place. Stephen Gray, your 2021 champion from Simon Smale and Mark Dixon. Scottish Classic Sports and Saloon Car Championship, sponsored by the Edinburgh Watch Company, saw Shawnee Patterson, John Kinman and Andrew Graham 1, 2, 3 on the road. Alistair Bapty took Class A honours. Charlie Cope won Class B. Class C went the way of Adam Bernard. Adam Kinman took Class D. Shawnee Patterson won Class E and Phil Russell took Class F. The XR class went to Duncan O'Neill. For race number 2, it was very much the same at the top of the tree. Shawnee Patterson, John Kinman and Phil Russell taking third on the road. Bapty once again claimed A-class honours, with Charlie Cope taking the B-class honours. C-class went to Adam Bernard and D-class went to Adam Kinman. E-class for Shawnee Patterson and F-class for Phil Russell. And once again, the XRs were battling it out all the way there, and it was Nicola Campbell who took the victory. The championship, well, it was very close, with John Kinman winning overall from Ollie Mortimer and Alistair Bapty. If we look at the class structure, Mortimer wins A, Cope wins B, Adam Kinman wins Class D, and John Kinman wins Class E. F-class goes to Phil Russell, and the XR Championship went to Duncan O'Neill, just ahead of Nicola Campbell.